Well, Hurricane Zeta made landfall on Wednesday, slamming Louisiana after rapidly strengthening in the Gulf of Mexico. This tops our look at stories making national headlines this morning. The Category 2 storm came ashore with heavy rain and high winds. In New Orleans, the winds whipped palm trees, store awnings, and signs all over the place. Video shot by the sheriff's office showed a storm surge that has caused major flooding in the area. A storm surge from the Gulf of Mexico battered Biloxi, flooding underground garages and streets, leaving some cars soaked and underwater. Zeta is the fifth tropical storm or hurricane to make landfall in Louisiana this year, making it a record for the state. And the 2021 Boston Marathon has been postponed. The race will not go forward on its traditional date in April amid the coronavirus pandemic. The Boston Athletic Association says the race will not be run until fall of 2021 at the earliest. Race officials say it would be impossible to safely hold the event with just 6 months left until Patriots Day, the date the race is traditionally run. Race and city officials are working together to determine the conditions under which an in-person marathon can be held, including the possibility of a race with a reduced field size or one held on a weekend. Well, 3 big tech company leaders testified virtually before a Senate committee on Wednesday. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Twitter's CEO Jack Dorsey, and Google CEO Sundar Pichai answered questions from the Senate Comments Committee. Topics discussed include Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, which protects social media companies from liability over posts by its users. Also, how the companies monitor content on their platforms, including misinformation and hate speech. Well, in the race for president, it's back to the Sunshine State today. With 5 days to go, both campaigns admit Florida could be the key to winning on Election Day. Tracy Potts tells us where they stand.
Dueling rallies again today, this time in Florida, where Joe Biden has a slight lead.
That lead's going to be taken over, I think, very, very quickly.
President Trump headed home to the Sunshine State from Arizona. Now a toss-up, according to NBC, along with Texas, as a record rise in coronavirus cases continues to haunt the president. Joe Biden slamming the White House for a press release that lists ending the COVID-19 pandemic as one of Mr. Trump's top accomplishments.
It's an insult to every single person suffering from COVID-19 and every family who's lost a loved one.
The White House admits it was poorly worded. Biden honing in on the pandemic and 30 people needing medical attention when thousands were stuck in freezing temperatures after a Trump rally in Omaha.
It's an image that captures President Trump's whole approach to this crisis. He takes a lot of big pronouncements and he makes a lot of big pronouncements, but they don't hold up.
The president is predicting a big red wave.
Our voters are going to vote early, but they're really going to vote on Tuesday.
Suggesting Republicans are holding their votes until Election Day. Tracy Potts, NBC News.